I don't know if you guys can hear the feedback. Maybe it's just on my end.
I'm not
I put down the email in there. If you guys can register, just shoot her a quick email so she has it. And then, of course, send an email after you guys win. Arrington, welcome, welcome. We have 10 lots tonight. We have a couple of closed lots. We have some shoes. We have jewelry. We have toys. So a couple of nice things coming up tonight. And Joy Munkin's
Kathy
in
Ward.
the Joy.
Yep. Joy Munkin. Hello, sweetheart. Kathy Ward just popped in. Thank you, ladies. And Glenn, thank you for coming in. If you can help monitor, please. I'm going to probably sit quietly. I might go off the screen, just go do a few things and just keep the two ladies on the screen. I just want to remind you, ladies, that I do have to be off at 10 o'clock because I'm going to be appearing on Bolo Buddies tonight. And so if you guys want to follow me over there to Bolo Buddies, that would be great. She's got some great bolos. Hello, Mr. Pat D's. Hello, hello. I saw that you uploaded a video today. I haven't had it.
Sure, he was in my neck of the woods and didn't even invite me in.
Oh, no. But yeah, I'm going to watch that. I had a very stressful day today, unfortunately. But okay, I am going to pop out and let you ladies do your thing. And then I'll pop in at the end of the show. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for coming. Thank you. So you can go over all the rules.
I will. For sure, for sure. Lots of rules here. So everybody, coming special guest tonight, another Donna. Not Donatella, but Donna Wester. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Donna. Or as she's better known as the Cats Meow, or it's Cats Meow, right?
Cats Meow, yes.
Are you growing your YouTube channel, or you just use it to kind of...
I'm trying. I think my last video that I did was last December, so I really haven't been active on it. But I've been, doing different things with it.
Okay. Hey, Donna, make me smaller. So let's just go over a couple of the ground rules. Thank you, honey. I want to make sure we can see Donna on the screen while she shows her great stuff. Debbie does sales. Thank you, Debbie, for being here. Pat D's. I've bonus picked you, Pat D's. Anyway, rules tonight, right? We're going to do a lot number. We're going to tell you what the lot is. And then we're going to put a start, as always, with shipping. And we will go until the bidding stops. Once the bidding stops, we'll go once. Then we'll go twice. Once I type the word sold in the chat, the item is sold. And there'll be no more bidding. Reminder to keep yourself on live chat and not top chat, because sometimes that happens. YouTube has this thing with defaulting you every so often to live chat. If you start to buffer for any reason, you'll want to make sure you catch the video up. So just make sure you pull that red line at the bottom all the way over, or just shut your screen down and shoot back in. Greetings, Sergeant Spork. Thank you for being here. Not sure what you're talking about. I saw your video today that you were in my neck of the woods. It's okay. It's all right. We'll talk about it later. All right. And with that, we are going to get started. We have 10 lots tonight. And make sure that you do send Donna a Gmail, an email at her Gmail. So without further ado, let's get started. Lot number 1 coming up.
Okay, this will start at $50.
Okay.
It's clothing, so it's a mixed lot up between tops, pants, and maybe a sweater or two. So this first one is a kind of a lace top, white cream. They're kind of
Hey, Carol, thank you for coming.
I don't know if you can see that. It's been a while since I've done one of these.
Yeah, the screen is a little strange because it's almost like it's a mirror effect. But as long as you just tell everybody what the size is.
Okay, it's petite and it's extra large and it's a Worthington. Next, I have a pair of white pants. Sag Harbor, size 16, white.
Oh, 10 days ago, Pat. You're dragging with those videos.
Next, I have pair of pants, Karen Scott, size extra large. These are purple. I know they're probably showing up as blue.
No, they are actually showing as
Oh,
purple.
they are? Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes when you take pictures, though, I know what you're saying. It does almost look a different color.
Right. These are new with tags. Let's see. American Weekend Petites, size 16. I think these are more like capris. They're teal. This is a Claudia Richard. What size is this? 14. So it's long sleeves.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's got white lace. Let's see. Orbit Sport, large. Have a short sleeve top. Another pair of pants. These are cream colored.
Hey, Jennifer. Thank you for coming.
Alfred Dunner 14s.
Those were capris or regular? I'm sorry, Donna.
I think these are regular.
Okay. Yeah, Alfred Donna does pretty well. I saw a lot of it.
And these are Karen Scott's. Size large. These are really like crinkle, and they're very lightweight. Very, very long. Next, I have a sweater. I think it's a sweater vest from Andrew St. John's. And I don't see a size. Medium. Oh, size medium.
Oh, that's a pretty color, too. Oh, and I like the buttons there at the bottom.
Yep. It's kind of neat. Next, I have a pair of black shorts from Briggs, size 16W.
All right, guys, we're starting this off. It's a lot of clothes, 15 pounds, I believe, shipped for 50. Donna, how many pieces do you know, or you didn't count?
I didn't count them when I put them in. I just kind of stuck them in. This is a 17-pound box.
Okay.
There's another pair, Karen Scott, size 14. They're not all petites. They're all, women's sizes. So that's a regular 14. This is navy blue. These are slacks. Karen Scott, size 14. Just regular size 14, not petites. And they're very nice. The problem is I got these as a consignment. So I'm kind of doing consignment for somebody. And so I can't take pictures of these fancy color slacks. I can do jeans, but not slacks. These are Alfred Dunner, size 14. These are pretty. Aqua blue. Let's see. This is, what is this? Basic edition, size large. I know these will sell. I've had basic editions before. This is sort of like a long sleeve type lacy sweater, black. Another Worthington. A large. That's pretty.
All right, guys, we're starting this lot off at 50 shipped. Who wants to go ahead and start us off?
It's a pair of capris, black. And it's by, Who's I? Tafford. Most of these are from the 70s and 80s. Another pair of capris. Karen Scott, size large, and it has like palm trees on it. It's kind of neat.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This is a cream color pair of slacks. Jan size classics. I think it's from Sears. I couldn't read the size. And I have a, oh God, I can't read this. Petite. Well, I'll let you look at it. Kind of. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a white blouse. Next, we have a basic edition size medium. That is very pretty.
Oh, it's an embroidered top.
Yeah.
Is that white or yellow?
It's yellow with a pink rose.
All right, so how many pieces do you think you have here, Donna? Just if you were to guess.
2, 3. Almost 30.
30 pieces of clothes, guys. Great deal. $50 shipped. Who wants to start us off?
This is a medium. Doesn't have a as to where it came from, but it's long sleeves. I tried to check to make sure everything had tags on them. This is Kathy Ireland, and it's a large. So it's kind of like almost kind of like a sailor. Then I have an Alfred Dunner size 14 top.
All right, guys, is there any interest in this lot? Almost 30 pieces of clothes for $50 shipped. If you're not interested, just type in the word pass and we'll move on.
I have a kind of like a sparkling sweater. I can't even. Sparkling top for, New Year's, Christmas. Let's see. This, I believe, is a large. Size large. This is the front. Turtleneck. It sparkles.
All right, we're going to pass, Donna. We got a couple of passes in the thing. Maybe we'll come back when we get some more people in later.
Okay. Let's see what I got next.
All right, so as always, we go back to call the next lot, lot 1. And what do we have, Donna? Is this?
Okay, hold on. I'm still putting this one back.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm very limited space here. Okay, next we have is cookbooks. Let me get them all out first.
Okay. What are we starting this one off at?
We're starting this off at $30. And apparently McCall's had a series called McCall's Cookbooks. And this one here is the index that has all the different pages and what books to go to for like Do Ahead Party Book, Coast to Coast Cooking.
And all the books are McCall's?
All the books are McCall's, and they have all the recipes, all the different recipes. Fish and Fowl Cookbook. Different things you can make with fish.
How many pieces, Donna?
How many pieces?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 20 of these.
Okay.
And then I have these smaller ones. Let's see. This is a set of 5. This is Meals for 2 cookbook, and it's you got cakes and torts. Menus for every day of the year. Facts with the food. What's it say? Facts about food. Bodybuilding dishes for children. And then Meals for 2.
Hey, Francesca, thank you for coming in. Let's hope these books are used because it seems newer tags aren't popular. I don't know what you mean by that, but no, older cookbooks actually do sell better. I don't know if that's what you mean, but yes. Sergeant Spork is asking if we have some dates on any of these, and usually in either the front cover or the title page, sometimes at the back.
The smaller books, the Meals for 2 is 1954.
Wow.
The McCall's books, 1972.
Okay. So 1954 on the smaller books and 1972 on the McCall's. And you said you had 23 McCall's and 5 smalls. So 28 books in total?
Well, then I got these other smaller books. Recipes for the Wada Pizzeria book. These little books, you know, people who buy the antique, or not antique, but the vintage stuff at yard sales and stuff, they don't have the instructions or the how to use things. That's what these things are. There's also a what year is this? Well, it's 1986 Farmer's Almanac.
Okay.
There's a Sears Countercraft toaster oven instructions manual, how to use it. A Procter toaster oven manual. A conventional oven manual. I don't know if you can see that. And then there's Cooking Healthy, Great Tasting Kids Snacks.
Wow, okay.
That's it.
Okay. So we have the McCall's cookbooks, guys. It's about 23 from 1974. Then we have the lot of 1954, I think was the other one, for 5.
Yeah, 1954. These were the 1954s. There's 5 of them here. So these were all 1954s.
Hey, Perry Comics, thank you for coming. It's going good, thank you.
And then the McCall's books, I have, cocktail time. You know, all the different cocktails you can make.
Okay. All right. Is anybody showing any interest in the cookbooks? See, Abraham wants to pass on this. Anybody else want? I'm not sure, Sergeant, what you mean by that. That may be your subscribers. Hey, Mr. Dennis Dew, welcome in. Thank you for joining. All right, looks like we're going to pass on this one, Donna.
Okay.
Maybe we get to something hot, like the jewelry or the toys. I know what they're all waiting for. Jewelry, toys, shoes. I know what they're waiting for.
Okay, next I have a shoe lot.
Oh, 1,000 cookbooks, Sergeant Sport. Got it. That's where you do all that cooking, that crazy cooking stuff. He does.
Okay, next I have a shoe lot that starts at 40.
Okay. Carol Cedrone did have a question about the books, and people do get concerned with books. I know I sell a lot, or I used to sell a ton of books. But when they are old or vintage, they do sometimes have that musty odor, smell. Do you feel like those books have that?
No, these do not have that musty odor. The smell. No, they don't.
Okay. Yeah, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Hey, James, welcome in. Hey, James, you should have been here a few minutes earlier. I know you would have loved the clothes lot, but we may show it again if we have time. All right, so now we're going to show a shoe lot now.
Yeah.
All right, what are we starting this one off at, Donna?
40.
Okay, and how many shoes do we have?
I think there's 6 in here. 6. The first one I have is called, I can't pronounce it, it's SOLOS. It's a slingback. And let's see the size. Eight and a half.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes on the bottom too. If you can't see it on the inside of the shoe, sometimes it is on the bottom.
On the bottom, yeah, it's pretty well worn off.
Okay.
So these are used.
Are they all women's shoes? Someone's
They're
asked.
all women's shoes, yeah.
They're all women's.
These are Karen Scott's, and they have like a white mesh on top. Size 9.5, medium width. These are Dexter's, and 8.5 wide. And these were barely worn. So sling back. These are Comfort by CV. I think they're all about the same size because they all came from the same person.
Yes, Carol, James is in the house. You two behave yourselves.
This is another pair of solos. They almost look like the same ones that I had before, but it's a
in white instead of black.
Different color. These are like a tan color, whereas I think the other ones were blue. These are Dr. Comforts.
Oh, expensive shoes, Dr. Comforts.
I don't think these were worn.
Well, that's the whole lot there then.
Yeah.
Hey, Colin Keating, welcome in. Thank you for joining.
Well, that was it. 6
All right.
pairs.
All right, guys, who wants to start us off with the shoe lot? $40 ship for the 6 pairs of shoes. Any interest in the shoes, guys? 6 pairs. Those Dr. Comforts, I know what they go for. That alone pays for the lot. Everything else is gravy.
Yeah, and I think these here also are, from what I priced them on, did comps on, they run around 30, 20, between 20 and $30. And there's 2 of these.
Oh, those are the ones that you have the beige in also.
Yeah, the beige and the dark blues.
Hey, John, Dad's Vintage Garage, welcome in. Thank you for coming. All right, guys, we have a lot of 6 pairs of women's shoes between 8.5 and 9.5. Do we have any interest in this lot? $40 shipped. Carol. All right, Donna, looks like we're going to pass on this one too.
Hey, wow. I can get to it. Okay. I have here is a the jewelry and purse bag starting at 40.
Okay. Hey, Misha, welcome in. All right, so this is a jewelry and purse. One purse?
One.
Okay.
This is the evening bag. It has it's satin. Has a clip here. You just open. There's also a strap, so you can put it on your shoulder and carry it that way as well. Let's see. The purse is La Rue.
Okay.
And the jewelry, it's a small lot. I have a necklace here. These kind of, flare out. And then I have the matching earrings to go with it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And then I actually have all these in my phone. I don't know, maybe it's easier just to show the phone. I don't know, would this be easier?
No, no, it's very white. The screen is very white.
And then if I turned it like that.
You can't really see. Is that the necklace that you first showed?
That's the necklace.
Yeah, because now it looks red there and it looks purple when you first showed it.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, these are Droop. I have a friend.
He wants his moment of fame.
Yeah, he does. Oh, I can't really. I don't know how to show these. These are well, yeah, they're pierced, but they're
Spiral.
spiral. So there's two of them. There's this pin. Oops, I got something caught. I'm not sure which way it goes now. But I have this pin. I don't know whether it's a hat pin or what it is, but it's a pin. I think you can take this off. Well, she showed it to me how it goes.
Is it a lapel pin or a hat pin?
I don't know. She said it was just a pin, but I think it's more of a hat pin. Well, I can't get it apart. There's a ring in here, but I have no idea what size or whether it's, you know, a real diamond in there or not. I don't know. I have some very tiny, oops. I don't know whether you can see that or not.
What is that, earrings?
Earrings, yep. I have, let's see. These are, yeah, I think these are pierced. I have a set of these.
Cameos.
Yep. I have a set of these studs, butterflies. They're pretty. And there's a couple, oh, and I have these stones. I don't know the stone. It's like a almost like a bluish gray.
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. I'm not a jewelry expert, but I'm sure some of the girls, Misha probably knows.
Yeah, I'm not.
Misha's saying the stick pin is a long straight pin with a decorative head that's worn to hold the necktie or scarf in place. And that's what it looks like.
Okay.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
That's it on this lot. It's, you know, very small. That's all she gave me.
All right, guys, got the purse. You got the necklace with the matching earrings. You got the cameo earrings. You got the stick pin. You got this swirly. That's a silver or a blue color. I can't tell. It might be a reflection. Is it a silver color?
It's no, it's not silver. It's gold with some red in it.
Oh, okay. All right, so it's really not showing well on the camera at all. It has red in it. Okay. All right, any interest in this for $40 shipped, guys? Looking for 40 shipped. Butterfly. The cameo earrings are pierced?
Yep.
And the butterfly is just the pin?
No, the butterfly is pierced earrings.
Oh, it's also pierced earrings. Okay.
Yeah, the only thing I have a pin is this thing.
Okay, it's the stick pin. Okay.
Yeah. And then there's the there's these and the necklace.
Okay. And the purse. All right, guys, if there's no interest in this, let's say pass. Yeah, Carol, how did the move go? I'm curious. You all settled?
No, kitty. I have a May bug flying. May have a problem here. The terrible twos of kitty.
Oh, Carol, you haven't unpacked the box yet? Ugh. All right, let's move on to the next lot, Donna. No interest here. Sorry, honey.
Hey, the next lot I have is toys, and I'm starting this at 25.
Okay. All right, this is a lot of toys, guys. $25 shipped.
And I have no clue who these it's action figures. I don't know who they are.
Okay. I'm sure somebody will help us out in the chat. I don't see Derek here tonight, but somebody will. I don't know if it could be Power Rangers. I forget now. Could be. Well, that's Spider-Man. We all know Spider-Man.
Yeah, I know one.
Hey, J. Marie B. Thanks for coming.
I think these are wrestling guys.
Yep. Phone a friend, Derek. Oh, Rescue Heroes. Yes. First one's a Transformer.
And then their hands and feet move.
Okay.
Now these are kind of tall, almost like 12 inches here.
Yeah, that almost looks like a Power Ranger. I think.
This guy here, he moves all the way around.
Okay. Is he another wrestler?
I think so.
Yeah. J. Marie B says the big feet are Rescue Heroes, I think. That looks like a wrestler. That looks like the Green Hornet, or yeah, one of the green guys. I forget. Oh, Dro. Oh, the other guy was Droz. Thank you, Pat Dees. Pat Dees knew the wrestler, Droz.
And another tall one.
All right. Oh, Green Lantern. Thank you, Misha. I knew it was green something. Green Hornet, Green Lantern. One of those.
That's it.
Oh. All right, so that's the one I think that Pat D says is Droz.
Actually, I think his feet was turned.
Yeah. Oh, he's saying the one with green pants and the tattoos is the Droz wrestler.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys, who's interested in these action figures? $25 shipped for the action figures. Yeah, that one I think they're saying is the Rescue Heroes. I think somebody was saying those were Rescue Heroes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It looks like the same face as the other one, except one of them looked very tall. All right, guys, if there's no interest, just type pass in the chat and we'll move on. Nobody's interested in the action heroes or action figures or not a Transformer. No. All right, does anybody have any interest in this lot, guys? Abraham says pass. All right, Donna, we're going to move on.
Okay. Next, I have a mystery, or not a mystery, a miscellaneous box. It's kind of a catch-all of a lot of things. Let's start this off at 40. And I have a Christmas towel. I have these candlestick holders.
What's the name on the bottom?
Says H and then Japan.
Okay.
I don't know what that.
And it's a pair?
It's a pair. Yeah, I got two of them here.
Okay. Any chips, cracks, or crazing?
No chips, no crazy, no,
Okay.
no. Yeah, they're
All
fun.
right, Japan, guys. Candlesticks.
No, the candlestick holders. There's no candlesticks. And then I have these. She called them stamps, so I'm not sure. What they're supposed to
Postage stamps or?
No, they're not postage stamps. There's some kind of craft stamp, like they're felt. And I guess you dip it in something and put it up. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But she called them stamps, and I got, 3 different sizes here.
There's 3 in the bag?
There's 3 in the bag. There's three different sizes. And then these are, I should undone this. These are 3, I don't know whether they're tulips.
That's what they look like.
So there's 3 of them.
What's the material?
She's saying they're glass, but I don't think they're glass. It's kind of a hard, I don't know, like a hard, I don't know, hard plastic, or I just don't think they're glass.
Are they attached or are they separate?
They're on each one on its own stem.
Well, the rose itself looks like it could be. It's just that the stem and the leaf definitely are not. But yeah, the flower could be.
Okay, yeah, the stem and the leaf is definitely, you know, plastic. So there's those three. And then in this box, I have a decanter. And she was saying it's either used for oil and vinegar.
Definitely. Yeah, that's what it is.
And on it is called Shineti. I can't pronounce this. Gori, but it says it's from Schenectady, New York. So
Okay.
some liquor store in Schenectady. So I don't know what would actually came in here, but I guessed it was oil and vinegar because of the lids.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
And then the only thing else in here is old photos.
Oh, okay. They sell well.
Oops, sorry. And there's some more old photos in here.
Sometimes with the photos, people are more interested in the cars that you catch in those photos that are in the background, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so we have 3 of those big stamps. We have 3 of those roses. We have 2 candle holders made in Japan. We have the Gory oil and vinegar set. We have the old photos.
And the flowers.
Yes. All right, guys, who wants to start us off on this? $40 shipped. Oh, and the Christmas towel. I almost forgot.
Yeah.
Any interest in this lot, guys? This is sort of a vintage lot between the photos and the candle holders made in Japan, and even that oil and vinegar.
Yeah.
Don't know much about those stamps.
Yeah, I don't know anything about them. Or even, you know, what craft they would even go to.
Yeah. And then the photos are definitely early. All right, any interest in this at all, guys? Donna, honey, looks like we're going to pass on this one too.
Okay. Okay, next I have is patterns.
All right, guys, this is a lot of patterns. And what are we starting this off at?
25. Now I have, there's a total of 50 patterns. 25 of them are uncut, and 25 are cut. So here they are.
Oh,
And
sure, Don. Now Don wakes up. He says those are wall stamps.
Wall stamps. Oh, you mean those other things?
Yeah, to like, to I guess when you paint, maybe to put a pattern on the wall. I guess that's possible.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we have a set of 50 patterns here, guys. We're starting this off at $25 shipped.
These are all uncut right now that I'm showing. No, they wouldn't be coming with the plastic covering. I'll be taking them off because that's what I kind of ship my stuff in. There's some vintage ones, and there's, new. Like these are all uncut. Haven't even shown the other ones yet.
All right, guys, we have 50 patterns here, $25 shipped. That's what, 50 cents a pattern?
Something like that, yeah.
Who wants to start us off? $25 ship for this.
And all the cut patterns have been counted for, and all the pieces are there. These are still factory folded. Okay, these are the ones that were cut.
Yes, Carol, there's 25 new and 25 all complete. Just so there's 50 altogether. We're starting this off at $25 shipped. Yes, Misha, that's correct. No, it's funny. You and Donna find these patterns all the time, and I don't know that I've ever run into them before. Donna seems to get them a lot too.
Estate sales.
Yeah, I guess I just made. You know what? Sometimes you go to those things too with blinders on because I tend to go like first thing I run to is like Pyrex. Like there's certain things. All right, guys, who wants to start us off with $25 on these 50 patterns?
Pattern sell.
Carol says 25. All right, Carol, who wants to go 27? All right, Carol Cedrone now at 25. Thank you, Carol.
Okay, that was all of them.
All right, so we have Carol Cedrone at 25. Hey, Cheryl Willow Else here. How are you? All right, so we have Carol Cedrone at 25 for these 50 patterns. Going once now to Carol for $25. Going twice now to Carol Cedrone for $25. And maybe Donna, you can drop Donzella, you could drop the email address in for Donna. Last and final call to Carol Cedrone for $25. Going, and we are sold to Carol Cedrone for $25. Thank you, Carol.
Thank you. Hey, the only thing I have left are 2 boxes. I got another box of shoes, and then I got 2 boxes of clothing.
Okay. Clothing or shoes, guys, you pick it. We'll let the audience make a decision. That first lot of clothes we showed was 30 pieces, guys.
But I also have 2 more boxes.
Okay. Guys, you're so quiet tonight. What's going on? They're not even answering my question.
There's no echoing.
Yeah, right? That was crazy that night. All right, Sergeant Spork, thank you. He's always cooking, that guy. Did you ever watch any of his cooking videos?
No.
Yeah. He makes some crazy stuff. I think, what was it last week was like, I want to say pumpkin something tacos.
Oh, I don't know.
All right, just me, Kathy, wants to see the other lot of shoes you have.
Okay.
No worries, Kath. How many pairs here, Donna?
6.
This is also 6 pair? Okay.
Yeah, that's all I could fit in the box.
Okay. Oh, pumpkin spice tacos. Yes, I watched the video.
Okay.
Yeah, Cheryl says that. Ew, that sounds like a gastric nightmare. Women's shoes.
Women's shoes. I'm going to start these off at 30.
Okay.
Okay, first one is Dr. Scholl's. Kind of like a nurse's wear. And I would say they're all about between 8.5 and 9.5. Like I said, they were from the same woman.
Okay. Yeah, those are like a support shoe.
And then I have White Stag Comfort. Kind of a brownish tan. And then I have an Easy Street. These are kind of pretty. They're black, shiny on one side, like patent leather on one side, and with the tiny little bow on the side with the heel. I don't know. Is that called a kitten heel or so?
Something they call it, yes.
Next, I have another Easy Street.
They look nice and clean. Are they beige or white?
They're kind of, I think these are brand new. They've never been used.
Yeah, they look good.
And the other Easy Streets were never used either. And like a beige, cream color white.
Okay, guys, brand new shoes here. 6 pair.
And then I have I guess a basic edition. They're like a loafer. Low heel. That's I think it's either dark blue or black. Can't tell. And then it's the same same shoe, but in cream or white.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, these are all nice and clean. Almost brand new, if not brand
Now,
new.
these have been worn. These two shoes have been worn, but the others were I believe they were all new.
All right, guys, 6 pair of shoes, women's shoes, $30 shipped. Who wants to start us off?
These are brand new. They just have paper in them. Brand new, never worn. And then there's the Dr. Scholl's. I think these been worn. And they tie.
Be the change. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. All right, 6 pairs of shoes, guys. Who wants to start the bidding off? $30 shipped.
The Easy Streets will usually just pay for the whole lot once they're sold.
Yeah. Hey, Trooper 69, thank you for coming in. Welcome, Be the Change. Thanks for joining. All right, we got 6 pairs of women's shoes. Who wants to start us off at $30 shipped? All right, guys, if there's no interest, just put pass in the chat, please. That's not Joy. Joy's be the difference, not be the change. But oh, maybe they're also Joy. I don't know. Abraham, your picture is so funny. All right, we got some passes on that one, Donna. No shoes tonight. Nobody wants any shoes tonight.
Okay, that's okay. The next two lots are clothes.
Anybody have any interest in clothes? Where's James Cisco? James, are you back? Yeah, Kathy says, where's Jose tonight?
Yeah, really.
He buys all the clothes, right?
It's probably busy listing.
Yeah, he's got so much. Yeah, he says it depends on the lot. He's had no sales. He's had some tough days, he said, really bad. I don't know. Is anybody else finding that, seeing that?
Yeah, ever since they messed around with promoted listings.
Yeah. Yeah, had a nice weekend and it's died off since then. All right. Well, if there's no more interest, guys, we're going to thank you guys for joining us tonight. Maybe we'll have Donna on another night. But I want to thank Donna for joining us as well. Donna, thank you for showing your stuff. I'm sorry we didn't have a little better turnout tonight, but it does happen from time to time.
Yeah, I understand.
Oops, let me get rid of this banner. Hello, everybody. So, yeah, Donna, I'm sorry that things didn't go as well as expected. I think our audience is kind of used to doing lots, like bigger lots, but she had some pretty good lots.
Yeah.
I think that eBay and everything that's going on with eBay right now might be affecting the auction. I'm not sure. So if you guys want to stay on for a few minutes and chit chat, T, would you like to do that? Donna, I'm going to put you
Yeah,
in
sure.
on the screen. Okay. And thank you for coming on. We really appreciate it. Maybe we can have you on at a different time.
Sounds good.
Thank
Okay.
you, Donna.
Thank you. You can just X out of the StreamYard, Donna, when you have
Okay.
a moment. Okay. Yeah, so
Hey, look, it happens. You know, we've had that before. It's just, it is what it is. And, you know, sometimes right now with eBay doing all this crazy nonsense too. I mean, that first lot she had to close with 30 pieces, most of them new with tags.
yeah.
You know, so Jay
I think
Marie wants to know who's ordering the pizza.
I think
You guys were talking about food. You're making me hungry. I'm going to eat.
I know, I just had a chocolate chip cookie. I think the difference is that sometimes with my lots, like I can take a hit. Like when I sell a lot for $25, by the time I ship it and pay my PayPal fees and packing and all of that, I do only come up with maybe $5, $6, $7 in the end. However, I'm buying storage units, so I can take that hit because I'm getting a huge amount of stuff. I think that the stuff that Donna was presenting tonight may have been on consignment, she said.
Yes.
So, yeah, it was on consignment. So she had to get a certain price for it. And it's okay to get a certain price for it, if it's really, really high end stuff. Like the clothing lot that she had, it was kind of bread and butter stuff, it wasn't high-end designer stuff. So, the Diane von Furstenbergs and the Christian Dior's and the kind of stuff that I try to bring to
me too,
auction.
Misha. She said she really loves those Japanese candle holders and that, Japan sells because I sell it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Anything that's made in Japan, not made in China, made in Japan,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and Abraham, yeah, a little bit high, and that, unfortunately, that happens because, if
like
she's doing it on consignment, she has to cut somebody else in, and that's tough. And that's why I often talked about, and let me know, guys, let us know in the comments or the chat. We have talked about doing once a month, like an actual, almost like a retail auction once a month where we could have like 6 people, right? All 6 of us in the room, kind of just doing one-off things that maybe not necessarily full retail, but a discounted retail, but not reselling to a wholesale. Like I joke about, like my Lennox or my Yardro or something, like just showing like somebody who actually collects that stuff. That's another thought we could, possibly put in the mix one night. If you guys would be interested in anything like that.
Yeah, and don't let what happened tonight kind of discourage anybody from coming on and selling your goods. Everybody's got different stuff. I try to bring different stuff to auction all the time. I mean, sometimes I do get a lot of the same stuff. Like I did have a lot of patterns. I did have a lot of those strut cross stitch. Like I just found some more. I thought that was the last batch that I had, and I found enough to do one more batch. I don't know if I'll do it this Friday or if I'll just put it aside, but
I don't think so, Pat Deach. You could add like 3 zeros on that.
God, now he's trying to auction the things off behind you. I changed my background.
Cabinet for $10. I don't think so.
Did you notice I changed my background? This is basically all the jewelry I have left. What's behind me? Big jars of jewelry. So I'll just do like one a show until I find another storage unit that's got more jewelry, which not all storage units have jewelry. That NASCAR unit I bought had the most jewelry in it.
Oh, did it? Yeah.
Oh my God.
Actually, I didn't realize you found jewelry in there. I thought that was just the concert piece in the NASCAR.
It's in the video. My girlfriend Janae's son, he climbed up on top of the furniture that was in the back of the unit, and all of a sudden he goes, "Whoa!" And he opened up one of the drawers and one of the dressers that were like stacked on top of each other, and he was like way up high, and I'm like, be careful, because I was afraid, because he's like 15 years old and he's climbing all over this furniture. Right, and then I'm like, what did you find? And I'm like, wait a minute, I gotta turn on the camera. So I grabbed the camera, and you can see him in the camera. He pulls out, like it was this much jewelry that he grabbed out of the drawer. Plus there was a whole bunch more. She had an entire dresser drawer filled, just thrown in there with all vintage jewelry. Like I filled a whole 25-gallon tote full of it. It was awesome. Wow. That unit was like the unit that just keeps on giving and keeps on giving. It's just about done now. Like I still have some vintage stuff from it. I have to make some boxes for Pat D's. He's been patiently waiting for his boxes, but I still have. Yeah.
Speaking of which, Pat, if you want to come in, I shot him over the link. If he feels, I want to yell at him.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, Pat, if you want to come on in, buddy. And don't forget, you guys, I'm going to be over at Bolo Buddies in.
Oh yeah, he wanted the link. I'm going to go out and find the link. I'll drop it in the chat.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm going to be over at Courtney's. I'm going to be shouting out. At Bolo Buddies, I'm going to be shouting out. I'm looking for a metal detector also. Oh, to test your jewelry? Like a little one? $10 for Chase China cabinet. Pat, you're so funny. Your microphone's not on, Pat. We can't hear you. You must be on pause or
Can you hear me now? Testing.
Yes, now we can.
They say $10 for all the tea in China. That it's not.
Not happening. Not happening.
On Wednesday night here.
So James says, I have no bolos to share. Worst week in the last year. Everybody, James, is complaining. And then with yesterday's news with the CEO of eBay resigning, I was like, holy cow. Because eBay, I honestly, I kind of saw it coming like a few months ago. Like eBay was like so temperamental for me, stressing me out so bad. But I was still having really good sales because I was selling my concert shirts. I was selling all those Harley Davidson motorcycles. I mean, some of those motorcycles I sold for $200 a piece. some of the real rare ones that, you know, I sold the last of them at auction the other day, the last 3. I was still having sales, but I was noticing that like my bread and butter stuff really wasn't moving so well. I don't know. It's very strange what's going on with eBay. It makes no sense. You're absolutely right. I'm convinced that they're messing with the servers right now, that they're getting ready for Q4. I'm
You think
convinced
so?
of that. Yep.
I'm convinced that Misha and Just Me Kathy are picking on me tonight.
Yeah.
I even came on without even shaving tonight. You know, any invite to come and hang with the ladies a couple minutes. Anyone know what the stock market is doing? The stock market is doing fine. The
stock market, let me tell you something. I own eBay stock, and it was down earlier, but it came back.
Oh, did it?
I sold it last week, T.
Did you? Yeah, I'm not going to sell it. I'm not selling it. I'm
I
going to hold it.
I bought it in the one account though in the low 30s. And I'd be honest, if it dropped back in the 30s again, would buy it back. The board
I probably bought more. Yeah, I probably bought it around the same.
How much is the share of eBay stock right now?
$38.25.
$38, and it went down to what? And then it went back up to what?
Well, it was at 41 about 2 weeks ago, so it's down about 7% in the last 3 weeks.
Did you sell all your eBay stock, Pat?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You did.
And actually open a short position. The CEO and the board just didn't agree on things right now. I think that eBay's just slow as far as growth wise. I mean, they're fine as a company, but it's really hard to when you just like all companies that are big, it's hard to get big numbers anymore to keep growing. You know, Amazon has been growing like they are because they expanded to so many businesses. They're the cloud business. They expanded products, so they're not just doing one thing.
Yeah. Pat, when you do your chats on your channel, your screen is set up in a way so that when you pop out a comment, it doesn't cover someone's face. Which option is that on this panel?
That only works if you maybe downsize underneath our picture underneath underneath the screen. There's a couple different options how to make how big we are. Now that's too big, so that would definitely happen. It does happen. I just, to be honest, I watch it so quick and do it that I'm just conscientious of it that I only hold it there for 3 or 4 seconds.
Do you have the paid StreamYard?
No, I had the free one for a while because the CEO, me and him had chatted, and he gave it to me for like 6 weeks for free.
Okay. I'm wondering if maybe that's why, because your pictures on your StreamYard, when you have your guest in, your pictures are smaller, and you have a background on your pictures, which I don't have that feature to have a background. My background is just black. Mm-hmm. And then when you put up your screen,
you're bad.
I still want to pay $10 for all the tea and
not happening.
Not tea. T, you know, I said you're giving me heck for not taking.
I want to make an hour ride for me.
Yeah, I know, but I sent you a message this weekend. Hope you're having a good time at the wedding, and you never even responded.
You did?
Yeah, so don't worry about it.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Don't worry. It's all right. Don't worry.
We had a great weekend.
Mr. Sensitive Pat, you know.
So he tweeted out something about being with eBay for 10 years, but then someone said he was only with eBay for 4.
Oh, I thought it was 7.
Maybe that's how long he was the CEO, but he might have still been with the company.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Maybe he did say after working for a company for 10 years.
Oh, I see Carol's this is the first thing I thought of this morning when I heard it on the way to work. I'm this new CEO of eBay. Sorry.
No, thanks.
Pat the reseller is saying he'll buy as many PC boards. Actually, the storage unit I just cleaned out, the video I dropped today, I got a lot of PC boards in there. What's Kathy saying about $8? Or 8?
No. That he worked for
Oh yeah,
eBay
yeah. I thought it was
8
7 to 8
years.
years, right?
She said that's what I heard. Isn't that funny? Like someone won. I watched
Casey, I think, was the first one to have the video this morning.
I didn't watch Casey's. I watched
Rally Roots had something.
Rally Roots.
Yeah.
I watched just a few minutes of Rally Roots. I don't know if they said how many years it was. So I don't know. So we're gonna see what happens to eBay. I think they need to go back to their roots. I think that's they were really successful and
It's funny because Craig and Tommy and they had somebody on on the mid-morning break this morning. I'm not sure I know who the gentleman is, but he does the managed payments through eBay, and so do I in my one store. And he really is a fan of it. I'm not so much. And I'll tell you, that was a big change for them too when they went over to the managed payments. And then we're all going to have to migrate. My other store and everything's going to have to migrate shortly over to that. But what doesn't make sense to me is if they're going to do that, why don't they take the shipping and the eBay fee out of it, like Amazon does, or like Posh does, or every other platform does it? And I don't understand why eBay doesn't do that. So they land up. Every day they give you a deposit in your bank account. So every day I get a deposit in my bank account.
Why don't
And every day I get a deposit I get a withdrawal out of my bank account for shipping.
Are you asking why they don't do that, T?
Yeah.
They
you're
do
frozen, Pat. You're frozen.
Because of fraud.
Pat, you're frozen.
Am I still frozen?
Yeah, you're still frozen. Misha, you're right. I don't sell on eBay, so I know nothing. I only really buy there anymore. What platform do you sell on, Misha?
Am I still frozen?
Yeah, you're still frozen.
So you're saying, Pat, it's because of fraud?
Well, yeah, because if you got paid, if you sold something and you got paid, you put that into your account. What's to stop people from? In other words, they always left that buffer in between them to guarantee that the buyer got their stuff before the money settled. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm not complaining about that, though. What I'm saying is that it is just too many transactions. Like, I'm okay, hold my money for a week and then send it all. Like, and take the PayPal and the eBay fee. I keep saying PayPal, but the shipping and the eBay fees out. That was why I switched to managed payments because
okay. I know what you're talking. Yeah.
I think even Casey rocks off Flipper, and I'm going to have to ask Adam this because I know when Adam interviewed him at eBay Open, I asked Casey that question, and Casey said, "Oh, you got to switch to managed payments for that to happen," and I did, and that doesn't happen. They don't take the fees out. They send you all your money, and then they take your money for the shipping, and then they take your money for the PayPal, the eBay fees. It's like so many transactions going on. So if I ship 20 things, I got 20 shipping things coming out of my account and, deposits going in every day from eBay. It's a lot of, it's 17 pages of a bank statement. It's like crazy. Like, it just seems like there should be an easier accounting way on there.
Am I still frozen?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. So I don't know how to act whether I'm frozen or I'm moving, T, $10.
My 100% positive feedback store, my warehouse, my inventory, everything. Are you kidding?
What happened?
He's selling his eBay store. He's selling his 100% positive feedbacks, his warehouse, his inventory, everything. He's picking it up. I got contacted by someone who wanted to sell me all of their eBay inventory.
Yeah, he's saying being forced to use managed payments is going to break me. I don't really have a problem with the managed payment system at all. It's just, it's the execution. Like, I'm okay with them. It's actually less than what PayPal was charging. It's a few cents less, whatever it is. But, a lot of transactions, it adds up. It's just that you would think they would have their accounting in place where, they're still so behind the 8 ball with a lot of automation, I feel.
I don't know. I wonder if this trickle effect is going to affect my auctions too, because look at James Sisko even wrote in the chat, I can't buy right now because I haven't sold anything on eBay. So guess what that's going to do for me in my auctions? Here I am, selling things, hoping that I can liquidate storage units, and I don't know. I don't know if people are it might affect my auctions. Who knows? The trick effect might be there. I think that if I just keep presenting good stuff, people will find other selling platforms to sell it on, like Mercari or Etsy, or like Misha said, she sells on Etsy right now, but she's thinking about moving over to Mercari. I don't think everybody should just give up on eBay. When I say I gave up on eBay because it was so temperamental, I mean, that was partially the reason I gave up on eBay. I really gave up on eBay because I was overwhelmed and still am overwhelmed with inventory, because I was buying storage units back to back to back. Now, I didn't get a storage unit last week. I lost 6 of them. So 4 of them the people settled on, and 2 of them I got outbid on because they just went way, way too high for what was in them. I just didn't see the value in them.
No.
Well,
that's why I started ramping up my Posh store too, because I told you I joined that list perfectly that cross posts on the other platforms. So I have the 2 eBay stores now. I can cross post all on Mercari and not so much Etsy. I do belong to Etsy, but I do just Posh, but I want to do Mercari. I have an account. I just haven't listed anything there yet. I'm having a problem figuring it out with the app. So that's my challenge. But Posh now I'm selling on again because I'm trying to diversify. If things aren't working with, eBay so straight, let's try something else.
I'll also be adding Grailed into my cross posting. What's that?
I don't know.
What's Grailed, James?
So Pat the reseller is saying he tracks everything through PayPal payments. He doesn't even have a bank account. All of his money goes directly into PayPal. And some people just use PayPal as their account.
That's what I do.
Because right now my account is restricted. I can't even believe what problems I'm having with them over this stupid fraud I had on my account. So ridiculous.
I do the same thing as Pat. I do the same thing, and then but I don't leave a lot of money in the PayPal account. I transfer the money out. Into my bank
when I went to manage payments on the one account, I don't even use the PayPal account for that. It just goes in and out of the bank account because that's how it's set up.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Pat the reseller says, I personally have not sourced since July and my store has not downsized at all. Sale 9 and list 10. He sells 9 and then he...
Yeah, so because that's how much inventory he still has.
Oh, so I just got a confirmation that Wade from Wade's Ventures is coming on my show on Friday night.
All right, good. 7:30, guys.
So 7:30.
Watch how fast she does that thumbnail.
Donna.
Are you frozen now too, Donna? What the heck's going on here tonight?
Well, AT, you're picking on your co-panelist and they're freezing.
I know.
I get annoyed at her, Pat, and she knows it because every time she has an auction, she waits till the last minute to do the thumbnail. But when it's somebody else's auction, like when, Donna, for instance, was on tonight, or when George was on, like she was doing the StreamYard and the thumbnail like 2 days ahead of time. I can't even get her to do it 2 hours before the auction when it's up.
Maybe she's painting yours.
Yeah.
Just me and you, T.
Now we really lost it, but you're frozen too, unless you're just purposely not on the screen.
I'm purposely not on the screen. I took a nap earlier today and didn't even shave for 3 days. So
no, nobody's looking at that, Pat. Please.
Yeah, they're looking at it. They're looking at it. Here, I look perfectly frozen and don't have to. I'm all shaved up.
So Pat the reseller, you're gonna just throw the towel in, huh?
I think you're always going to have that though. With you'll get
I think
people.
it was Myra. Myra, wasn't it you that said she saw a bunch of people on Marketplace doing the same thing?
No freezing here in sunny Florida. No snow. Pat Dees is in the bubble. Yes, I'm in the bubble. Is she coming back or is she just giving up on us tonight?
I don't know what happened. Sometimes she has a problem. She has to reboot.
Well, and she has to go into at 10 o'clock. Don't forget.
Yeah, did I drop the link?
On Bolo Buddy.
Let me drop the link again.
Yeah. So she probably has to go.
She's texting me. Something happened. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Knock the plug out. All right, I'm going to drop her link. She said she's going to come right back, but we'll see. Let me just drop. I did have the Bolo Buddies thing. So she's on Bolo Buddies tonight. That's Courtney. For those of you guys who don't know who Courtney is, she's got a Facebook page and a YouTube channel. And tonight at 10, Donna's going to be on. And basically what she does tonight is she invites everybody into her chat and asks for bolos. So if you guys can grab an eBay number that you want to recommend as a bolo, you can provide it and they'll share it up on the screen as something like, you bought for $5 and it sold for $80, something like that.
How many people are in the chat right now? I'm just saying.
We have 25.
I'm curious to ask how many people do sell on eBay that are in the chat.
All right. Well, go ahead, guys. Tell us who in the chat is selling still on eBay, because I know Misha said she doesn't.
I'm going to if you do, just type eBay. I'm just curious.
Yeah, type eBay. I'm also dropping the link to Bolo Buddies tonight, 10 Eastern.
Wonder Woman, you try to sell on eBay? I'm not sure. If you're selling on eBay, type in your chat eBay. Cindy does. Abraham does. eBay. I try. 1, 2, 3. eBay. Only here. I'm still a newbie. Jay is a newbie. Melissa, Kate, I don't sell anymore. I don't Willow says she doesn't resell anymore.
Oh, well, Cheryl, no, huh? Okay. Myra said she was going to start last week and didn't. Don't let it discourage you, Myra. It's probably a good time for you to start because you need some growth. You need to really
and practice. Right.
Yeah.
I'm stepping up my game. I listed 122 new items last week, and while I was watching the show tonight, I listed another 8 or 9 things, and I only had 4 sales today, but still. There, things are selling. It's just some things, to be honest, you have to have realistic expectations on what the price will sell for.
Absolutely. Misha says Macari is the easiest. Misha, I'm going to reach out to you because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm doing something wrong.
Donna, did you
Mara, don't be afraid. Believe me, don't let any of this scare you. If you want to start. You're going to have some growing pains anyway, and it's not going to be because of eBay. It's just going to be growing pains, period, while you're learning products and while you're pricing products. Sometimes the best way is just to start a couple of items on auction. I don't do a lot on auction anymore, but I used to when I first started. Michelle says she used to sell on eBay and she's planning on starting back up again. Yeah, guys, start up.
Did you see what Pat just said? Donna, you highlighted it?
Yeah.
Where's that comment at? You did it so fast. He said he's not throwing the towel and just need to get away from eBay. There are a lot of other platforms to sell equipment. I sell a lot less fees. So, I mean, there's going to be a market out there. It's just going to depend on, where people are going to. And Etsy, Macari, Poshmark, all those people are trying to pull that away from eBay. I'm actually kind of surprised that I'll tell you what, I was reluctant. I'm selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace too. Really? And my son convinced me of that. There's no fees.
Okay, I have to show you something. I actually screenshotted it because I was going to post it somewhere. I don't know where. I don't want to post it in my personal.
You know what, Pat? You don't have them come to the house though, right?
No.
I do. But
you're in a gated community. It's different.
They have a driver's license and they get their car
Yeah,
and
I don't like people coming to the house. We meet them at a local business in the area. I mean, when I meet people they know who I am. But I don't like people, to be honest, knowing where I live.
I
Right.
have to show you this. So I got out of one of the storage units, I bought a green tufted, beautiful, like velvet headboard, queen size headboard.
I remember. Yeah.
I listed it. This is from today. No one forget. Tiffany, Marilyn, Zoe, Jameson, Karam, Joseph, Jessica, Alexander, Cheeky. It goes on and on. Jenny, for a headboard. All these people, 2 people have come to pick it up, and I told them, do not come with a minivan. Do not come with an SUV. You have to have a pickup truck. I'll help you load it, but it has to go. It's a big piece. It has to go. 2 people came without pickup trucks, thinking that they could fit it in their minivan or their SUV. And now I still have all these people that have texted me, and this has been on the marketplace for weeks. And now the price, I started at 200, went down to 150, went down to 125, went down, and I think now currently I have it listed for $75. $75, and I still can't get someone to come pick it up. It's brand new. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous.
You got to get the right person. That's an item you really have to find the right person.
Don,
because-
can we put Don in timeout? He's saying I look like a bum.
Oh, stop it. Both of you guys are crazy.
He tells me that every day. He comes out on my video and says I look like a bum. Well, bum back at you.
Yeah, Cindy's got a point. Cindy Rosen says people on Facebook don't take direction well. And that's so true because, you people like, you tell them, come at this time, come here, come,
People,
then they don't show up. That's why I don't like it.
I hate selling on Facebook Marketplace. I despise it. I absolutely despise it.
Yeah, Wonder Woman saying deliver it within 10 miles for 150. That's not a bad idea. You'll bring it to them.
No.
You just need help unloading.
Yeah, but the problem is some people are, then you get there and then they want to, would you take 130?
Oh, you're right.
I've had years ago when doing Craigslist stuff like that. And,
Yeah, you're right, Pat. That's true.
Big stuff, to be honest. I've had 1 or 2 things in the past where I've sold and I've had them come to the garage. One thing I do like about Facebook Marketplace is you know who the person is, where like years ago with Craigslist, you didn't know who the heck was coming.
Right.
I mean, I bought a couple things on Craigslist years ago, and they were leery of, because people would scam and stuff like that. And they're like, you're bringing cash. I'm like, yeah. And even then you got to be careful because I've heard so many horror stories.
Oh, Craigslist is ridiculous sometimes. I was selling this face cream that was really expensive at some point, and I had it all over the place. I had it on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, everything, because I got a ton of it, and I just wanted to get rid of it fast. I even met somebody by work in Manhattan to buy 2 bottles. But I had 2 scammers, and all they kept doing was, I pay you by money order, okay? And I'm like, no, cash only. No, I pay. They wanted to fight with me. No, I'm paying you by money order.
No, because they can make fake money orders.
I know.
Yeah. We got a postal money order in one time at the house, and my son and I payable to my son, and I said, "There's no way they would know he lives here because he doesn't pay the taxes. He's my kid."
Right.
And here I said, pull up your Yahoo email. What happened was he filled out something to like go mystery shopping like at Walmart, and they said,
I got scammed with that too.
Yeah, and you get like a $400 check.
Yeah.
And they go, "Oh, you were only supposed to get 200, but your account says 200 back." And I knew, I knew, and I pulled it up and showed him it was a fraud. And it's like, don't give people our damn address,
I tried to do something. I was doing shopping, like kind of what you do with Instacart. I was doing that. I had a business that I did. It's called Sisters Deliver. It was my girlfriend and I who were like sisters. We started a business, just doing grocery shopping and stuff. And then 'cause once you put your name out there about money, you want to make money online and all this stuff, they get you for everything. So I get this letter, comes FedEx in the mail with a check for the secret shopper.
Yep.
So I get an email like immediately. Oh, we see you got our check or money order, whatever it was at the time. Please forward back the extra whatever and keep your cut. Right away, I knew. I still got charged because the check or money order or whatever bounced. But yeah, there's so much scheming out there. They never got their money back. He harassed me for every hour on the hour. Please send the money. Please send us the balance, whatever it was.
We have people that call the house. We're looking for so and so. I'm saying, yeah, I'm looking for that. Also,
Yeah.
I just give them a hard time back on the phone. Sometimes
I got smart with some of that stuff for years. Like we used to own a stationery store, so I used to say like they called like with delivered the New York Times. That's how I got in the habit of using good excuses because okay, you have the paper because you own the stationery store. So now it's like everything. I make up the same thing. Like if they call about a car warranty, I sell car warranties, or I don't have a car.
My husband had me put this app on the phone, and it's really great. And it tells you when there's a scammer calling. I'll show it to you. It's called.
Be careful with those too, though. I hate to tell you, I had a problem with one of them.
Oh, right there. No more.
Yeah, robocaller. I had a big problem with robocaller.
Why?
It was a blocker. I'll tell you why. I put it on my phone to block robocalls because I get, my phone, I have to answer my phone for the business I do, right? I have the same number for 20-something years. I'm in mortgage. Customers know me forever. Well, when I went away or I was out with my husband or something, I went to change my voicemail. And I can hear that my voicemail's changed on my end, but those companies, what they do is they redirect your number, it routes through their system so that they can get the spam out of it. That's all great for the robocalls, but I couldn't change my voicemail. I couldn't imagine why people were leaving me messages. Oh, you haven't called me back. I called you two days ago. And I'm like, but I have a message. I'm on vacation for a week. It never changed it on the outside. I could hear it changed when I called to change it. But if you called in as a person, it wasn't changed.
See, I keep my voicemail full.
Well, the business I'm in, I can't do that.
No, I don't allow people to leave messages. When I see a missed call from someone, I call them back. I just call them back. When I have a moment, I call them back. I don't, if you call my voicemail, it says my voicemail is full. It doesn't give you the ability to leave a message. I do that on purpose.
Yeah, but different situation, honestly. It's just
because
if I'm on vacation, I'm not calling my mortgage customer back until somebody's covering for me. And that's usually what the message will say, please reach out to so and so.
This is what Tiffany keeps telling me I need to do because my phone number is on the internet. I've had the same phone number for 14 years, and it is on the internet. I mean, you can very easily find my phone number. It's on my Facebook page too, because I don't have any problem with people finding me.
No, but you know what? It looks like sometimes it's on your Facebook page, but if you have the settings set correctly, you're the only one that can see it.
For me, T, and see if you can find my number on my Facebook page. But to me, it's like, I want people to find me and reach out to me. Like, I don't want.
Yeah, but look what happened at 4:00 in the morning. By the way, he has not been around.
He hasn't been around on anybody's chat. Pat, do you know about that? That that Osama
from Morocco.
Oh yeah, well you remember I sent you.
Yeah.
And he asked me why you guys blocked him, and I told him it's none of my business. And have a good day. It's still up on one of my videos.
My phone rang twice, 2 days in a row at 3:45 in the morning, and the country was somewhere near Morocco.
Yeah, I said, and that's why I was telling
that just can't be coincidental.
No. Well, what they're trying to do is they play off you with their sympathy. Oh, I'm poor. I'm doing really bad. I can't go get money for food. Hey, you got like 5 minutes, Donna. You got to leave then. Because
Yeah.
He just sent me the street yard. So you guys pop over there. I'm gonna go talk to Courtney for a few minutes and
so you want to end this live and then
Yeah,
I'll
let me
talk to
just
you?
drop the link again one more time. Guys, follow over to Courtney's channel.
And I noticed that Don is purple, Don the bargain hunter. And
Yeah.
I wore purple for him tonight, and he called me a bum.
Ah,
I gotta go. She's waiting for me.
all right, go.
All right, get over there.
Bye. Bye-bye.
End the live.
Well, Pat and I can hang.
Yeah, we can. Me and Tia, hon.